Family, family, family. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Let me tell y'all something. You don't know nothing. I'm gonna tell you something. I play too much, and you know that, and you love me, and I love you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, shalom, aloha, salam alaikum. I think I'm gonna record 3 videos in my new script. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day, your busy schedule to watch my videos. I really, really appreciate you. I don't know what time you're gonna come across this video, but in New York City it's 7 p.m. Family, I'm gonna tell you something about spirituality. A lot of people don't talk about it. Most people don't talk about it, and I have talked about it. I just wanna do a little light, like how when you cook and you wanna do a little salt in there, yeah, that's what I wanna do. Most of the time you come across videos and you hear people talk about, oh, open your third eye, oh, it's become spiritual, and it's bliss, and it's epiphany, it's the movement, and it's y'all really see the growth in me, the evolvement in me. Y'all saw me cry, y'all saw me lose it, y'all saw me laugh, y'all saw me dance. Y'all really saw me go through this journey with y'all. It started 2016, 2017, around that time. It didn't really hit me until my mama became my spirit guide. There's a darkness or dark part of spirituality that a lot of people don't share that we are. It takes a stronger soul. We all strong, all of us are, but it takes a stronger soul to go through the spiritual awakening. I'm gonna give you a few examples why. One, you're gonna lose your mind. You're gonna be depressed, anxiety. Sometimes I go to places and I just get, I'm an empath, so sometimes I feel other people's energy. You understand? No matter the crystals, prayers I do, that's the whole point of being an empath. You're supposed to feel. Sometimes I feel your energies through your comments. Y'all saw me cry. Depression. What causes this type of or these emotions or these feelings is that you become so conscious that if I tell you that everything that they've told you since childbirth is a lie, you might think I'm crazy. But it really is a lie. When you have to sit down and go within, to go back to you going back to clear, like you erasing everything that they've taught you and to reprogram it. When you have to sit down and look at yourself in the mirror, we call it shadow work. When you have to come into terms, accepting, not only understanding, but understanding that you chose this life. Everything that you're going through is you. You did it. When you in the first stage, second stage, you'll be like, nah, I didn't choose this. I was once like you. I didn't believe that until I went through my past life regression. I was like, wow. Then I got my Kashi record read. I was like, yeah, I did. Forgiving people that have hurt you, the trauma, you got to go back to those emotions, those feelings. You go back and you feel everything all over again. And you have to forgive. You have to release those emotions. It's the hardest thing to do. When you can go to places and feel vibration of stuff, when you go to supermarket and you know that the food in the supermarket is not good, but what can you do? You still buy it anyway. You looking at your television and you hearing stuff. You hearing stuff and you ask people around you, did y'all hear what they said? One time I was watching the news, and that time you know YouTube was YouTubing me, so I couldn't come online. And they said, the lady said, the government official, blah 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 blah, they having a meeting with private entity, something with private entity. I turned around, I said, so nobody heard what she said? They were like, no. That make you lose your mind. Like, hold on, y'all telling me y'all didn't hear her saying private entity? You watch movies and the movies is talking to you, is speaking to you, and nobody around you sees it. They don't get it. You get to a point where you don't want to be here. I've been there. You don't want to be here. You just want to go because you see the world for what it is. It's fake. But how do you tell somebody that this world, like this world right now, you're looking at me, I'm looking at you, or basically I'm not looking at y'all, but y'all looking at me, I'm gonna read your comment, and I'm trying to tell you it's not real. It's your imagination. I have a psychic ability, I told y'all some time ago. I want to take the class so I'll know when to close up and when to open, how to close and how to open. But I tell myself I don't even want to do it. Because sometimes to give a message, sometimes the person, the spirit will come to you, and the way they pass, or if something happened, let's say rape, or they were choking, you will feel it. They have to let you know so you can say, oh, this person was eating and if something choked them, you get to feel that. I'm a master. I'm a Reiki master. Sometimes when I work on people, it's like, oh Lord, I could just feel it. So I'm sitting here asking myself, like, ooh, if I can be a Reiki master and feel this type of energies, think about being a psychic. I can't. I'll lose my mind. I can't. You can't. Most people don't tell you that part where you want to take your own life. You want to get out. People go crazy. They go mad because you can't take it anymore. It takes a stronger soul, a stronger person to go through an awakening. Y'all see me cry sometimes, but lately I don't. The whole boom boom thing going on in Israel, I didn't even shed a tear. I've done a lot of work. And when I come here and I'm vulnerable, because I know there's somebody who is starting this journey, and a time will come where you feel these emotions, and I don't want you to think that you crazy for feeling those emotions. You ain't crazy. It's normal because I have been through it. Not everybody's gonna come here and be vulnerable with you. Sometimes you go on channels and God loves you and you are beautiful, and you know motivational, what they call the motivational speakers. Do you know how many motivational speakers that have lost their lives? When they turn the camera off, do you know what they go on internally? But on the outside, they will put on the makeup and come in and, God, don't let him treat you like this. Boy, don't let her treat you like that. Better. Sometimes it's cry for help. It's cry for help. The awakening is not a joke. It's not a joke. It's like me, I'm trying to change my diet. I love some rice. I have to eat more salad, you know, so sometimes I make my rice, I add a little salad to it and, you know, merge them together, trying to get my protein, you know, trying to balance the diet. That alone, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Trying to eat more veggies and more, you know what I'm saying, more fruit. It ain't easy. So think about everything that they've told you in your life is a lie, and you have to go back. Go back. That's what we call shadow work. But they don't tell you that. So if you're watching this video and you've made it this far, don't give up. You are strong. Please, let me say this word. You are a strong motherfucker. You was a strong motherfucker. You was a strong soul. You was a strong person. You was a strong, whatever you want to call yourself, man. And that's why most of the time when I make my video, I tell you, give yourself a hug. You deserve it. Only the strong shall survive. There's a saying that many are called, but few are chosen. Yes, we are all called. We are all chosen. But only a few of us can really go through this awakening. You will go through the darkness, but it's the darkness that's going to bring you to the light. Nothing lasts forever. You see that the sign of the Illuminati thing that people always tell you about is as above, so below. As above, so below. In other terms, you reap what you sow. So the people that are on the bottom today are going to be on top someday. Meaning that whatever you're going through today, the pain, the headache, the misery, the anxiety, the stress, the depression, you take care of it. Do your part. Do the inner work. A time will come. The people on below will flip, and the people on the above will go below. That means that when you go through that pain, the dark time, the darkness, you will come out. That don't mean I don't have emotion, I don't cry. I still cry. But like I say, if you've been watching me from day one, you can tell. I don't want to lie to you. Maybe you're not waking up this year. Maybe next year you start your awakening. You will go through what I'm telling you. You will experience it. Yeah, once upon a time I wanted to go. I didn't want to be here anymore. Because it felt like I was living with dead people. It felt like nobody else sees what's going on but me. But God, the universe said, relax, princess. One day you're going to be a teacher. You're going to share your story. It might not help those that are this generation. It might help your children, my children, our grandchildren. It might help them. That's the dark part of spirituality. You become so knowledgeable. You like, oh my God, it gets to sometimes I could just be sitting here minding my business and the message will come in and I'm like, no. Find somebody else. Find somebody else. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I have those moments. And you will get there. I want you to know that it's okay. It is okay. Work through it. When you work with the Lord in the light of His well, what a glory He shares on the way. When you walk with the Lord in the light of His word, what a glory He shares on the way. The glory is the light that God will throw, God will share. After you go through that dark moment, the light, God will throw that light at you. And when that light start blinking and start lighting it, you're going to be like the sun. Anywhere you go, any room, anywhere your presence is, people will notice you. And anybody with a negative intention cannot look at you. Ain't nobody can tell me they can look at the sun. You can't look at the sun. Trust and obey, 'cause there's no other way but to go within and do the work. But to trust and obey. Trust your intuition. That is God. That is the universe. That is the source. How do you trust that? You're going to have to go back and erase everything they taught you. They tell you it is all a lie. It is all a lie. When you let go and you start working within yourself, God will lead you. And I ain't saying it's easy. It ain't going to be easy. All right? I love y'all. And I got to go. I ain't want this video to get long, but it's long. And I love you. Give yourself a hug, man. African kisses. One love.